SOLIDWORKS Simulation 2025 brings us exciting new enhancements for your simulation needs. This video will explore new enhancements to the component selection tools for your analysis, bonding interactions, weld pin and spring connector options, and finally mesh improvements for assemblies. First up is the new option to easily exclude other components from your assembly analysis. There are several components that are required for the handle to function properly in the Proteus motion machine, yet many are integral to the handle's structure. New in SOLIDWORKS Simulation 2025, you can now select the structural components you want to keep in the analysis and exclude all others. This is a huge time saver when working with large assemblies. Next up is the newly improved accuracy of node-to-surface bonding connections with existing offsets. In the past, having gaps between components in your analysis using node-to-surface bonding interactions would tend to not make the connection. The enforcement of node-to-surface bonding interactions between geometries within the user-defined gap has been improved in SOLIDWORKS Simulation 2025. This new enhancement improves the accuracy for bonding offset defined by the user-defined gap range for bonding. This will lead to improved solution accuracy for all bonding interactions that are based on either a draft or high-quality mesh. In this side-by-side comparison, you can clearly see how in the 2024 the node-to-surface bond is not made, but in Simulation 2025 it is. The edge weld connector calculations and annotations have been improved also. New in SOLIDWORKS Simulation 2025, the program calculates the estimated weld throat size when you define an edge weld connector. Also, the icons for weld orientation in the Edge Weld Connector Property Manager for the groove single-sided type are updated to show the accurate representation of the edge weld type. Lastly, the weld check plot annotation node now lists the calculated weld throat size and the estimated weld throat size for each edge weld connector. Next up is the new general spring connection option for a connector type. This handle is connected to the rest of the Proteus motion machine, but adding a rigid connection condition would overconstrain the model. New in SOLIDWORKS Simulation 2025 is the new orthotropic spring connector type that can be defined with unique stiffness values in all orthogonal directions, plus torsional and bending stiffness as well. The pin connector has also been enhanced with improved performance when using distributed coupling pin connector application. Virtual hardware like the pin connector is a great way to reduce overall size of your analysis without sacrificing accuracy. Now, virtual pins in SOLIDWORKS Simulation 2025 can be defined using distributed coupling technology, which more accurately transfers loads to the surfaces where the pins are located, increasing overall accuracy in the analysis. Also, the solution time for these studies is improved using the Intel Direct Sparse solver. In this side-by-side comparison, you'll see that 2025, the same time has reduced significantly. Simulation accuracy has also been improved for studies with bonded curved surfaces, when the mesh size and the source of the target surfaces are different. The algorithm that enforces surface-to-surface bonding in SOLIDWORKS Simulation 2025 now integrates geometry correction factors that improve the representation of curved surfaces of cylindrical, spherical, and conical geometries. The integration of surface geometry correction reduces the stress noise at the vicinity of bonded curved surfaces, which improves the solution accuracy. In this side-by-side comparison, It shows the stress noise reduction at the boundary, where the solid-to-surface bounding with the geometry correction is applied between the two curved surfaces, and it solved more accurately in SOLIDWORKS Simulation 2025 compared to 2024. Total mesh time using blended curve-based measurement has been reduced for assemblies that have multiple identical parts. Using the performance evaluation tool, we see that the assembly has a good number of identical parts in it. Now, in Simulation 2025, the blended curvature-based meshers create mid-side nodes at the higher order element graph, reuses the mid-side node positions across repeated identical components, thus saving in meshing time. The mesh performance improvement is more prominent for assemblies with many repeated parts that have curved surfaces and mesh with a higher quality. Here on this graph, it shows for large assemblies in 2025, the total mesh time reduction has drastically been reduced when using the blended curvature mesher on assemblies with many identical parts compared to previous years.